This is going to be a short video about the Dorito mod. This is a weight reduction mod that I have seen gain some popularity, especially for people who want to use the Meilong 7 as their main. For me, I haven't done it to the Meilong 7, but I've done it to a few of my other cubes, which included the Hong 5x5 and currently now the Aosu WRM, which I've done it to every single edge on this cube except for these four, which I'm going to demo later. The reason for why the hole is where it is obviously the magnets on the other opposite side, you can't cut a hole there. And also, another thing you want to avoid is to have two holes that are facing each other, because like the plastic would be a bit less smooth, and when you pass by each other, there may be some collision. So this leads to the question, where do you cut on an even layer cube? So this is where I'm going to demo. So you can kind of see how the inner layer is shaped, and obviously you cannot target this vertical wall, because once you cut one side, you have to do it on the other side, and you will have two triangular holes that will meet each other. And also this is where the magnet is. You can't possibly cut out the magnet. So the area that I target is actually down here. So I'll make a cut. Well, not really pliers. I don't want to squeeze my cutter down completely like that, because that will actually bend the plastic. Okay, maybe yellow is too light of a color to see the difference. Show you on the green one. But yeah, you can see the location of the hole right here. Hopefully green should be a bit clearer. Yeah, that's what I meant by bending the plastic. If you actually bend the plastic, it doesn't matter if it bends inwards. However, if you cut in such a way where it bends outwards, this is when the piece may affect the turning. Because like this surface is going to interact with this surface if it bends downwards too much. Usually some cube designs will put a bit of space, because it's not a critical surface to hold the mechanism together. Yeah, let me show on blue. So ideally what you want to achieve is, you want to just put the pliers here and squeeze it down a little bit. Like one vertical line, I'm not too sure if... I think the camera is not picking it up, but anyway, like I can actually see what looks like a vertical scratch line down here, but it's actually a cut line. But if you don't squeeze the plier down until you feel the snap, like you actually still cut into the plastic a little bit, and what you do next is make the other triangle, the angle cut. Anyway, yep, and that's how you get the hole. So I'll just finish it to the remaining edges. So again, what you want is, ideally you don't want to bend the plastic while you cut. But if the plastic bends inwards, it's okay, and if the plastic bends outwards, you use your pliers to try to bend it back inwards. And now my inner layers are just a lot faster than before, and they're lighter. For the outer layers, theoretically the point of the mod is to keep the outer layers the same and make the inner layers a bit faster and lighter, so as to solve the imbalance that occurs with quite a lot of cubes where they have a really fast and nice outer but the inner is significantly slower. That's the issue I face on the Hong as well, which is why I selected this cube to do the mod. And while I still think the inners are slower than the outers, I feel that the imbalance is at least slightly corrected, which I think that's pretty nice. With the Aosu WRM, since I literally just did the mod a few moments ago, I don't have a 100% solid opinion on it. Maybe I should play with it a bit more to find out, but for now, I also do feel that, like, originally before doing the mod, the inners were slower than the outers, and they feel much more equal right now. So I played with the cube a bit, probably need to clean and re-lube it, and I overturned a bit near the end of the solve, but it was sub 40 anyway. Inners feel surprisingly smooth despite the holes. They feel more light and airy than before, and they turn with only a tiny bit more effort than the outer layer. The cube also has a nicer sound. It's a bit lower pitch than before modding.